Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we are doing a fuel economy test in a 2023 Kia Soul LX. So I have just filled this vehicle up with gas. We are headed down the highway. I reset my trip computer. So far I've covered 8.1 miles, and the car alleges that it's averaging 35.7 miles per gallon already, which would be impressive if true, because the EPA rating on this particular Kia Soul is 33 miles per gallon highway. So according to the car, it's already beating that by a little bit. It should be noted this particular vehicle already has over 14,000 miles on it, so not a green engine. It's, pretty much broken in at this point, so it's probably going to do what it's going to do. I've got my cruise control set to 70, as I do when I do these tests. I'm going to cruise down the highway for a little over 100 miles, turn around, head back up, fill up on the same pump that I started with, and then we will do the math and see what it did. So with all that being said, I will continue southbound through the night and have an update for you very shortly. All right, we are cruising right along in the little Kia Soul. The vehicle thinks it's averaging 38.5 miles per gallon, which would be excellent if true. We've covered just about 35 miles, almost there. And traffic has been pretty cooperative. No issues to speak of on that front. The weather is clear this evening in the Southland, so we're doing well there as well. Hopefully all that continues. I am going to reach the turnaround spot in a little bit, and I will get this beast turned around, and we will have another update for you right after that. Okay, we are turned around. We're on the way back. We have allegedly been doing 37.3 miles per gallon, which again would be a very favorable result compared to the 33 EPA rating that this Kia Soul is rated at. If I remember correctly, the first generation Kia Souls had some issues where Kia intentionally overstated the EPA ratings on the vehicles. So there was a class action lawsuit, and original owners got some form of compensation, but hopefully this one exceeds the EPA rating, so we won't need to retain any attorneys on this deal. I'm going to keep heading north. Hopefully conditions stay smooth. I'll have one more update for you, and then we'll hit the gas station and do some math. We are bringing this puppy dog home, covered just about 110 miles, almost back at the gas station. The car still thinks it's averaging 37.3, which would be pretty good if that's what it's getting. So we will fill it up, do the division, and see what the actual average is. It was a very smooth drive this evening. No weather or traffic or any other issues to speak of. So I'm very thankful for that. Let's get it back to the gas station and see how it actually did. Okay, we are back. We covered 121.6 miles, which I might be crazy, but I feel like that's a couple of miles more than the exact same route on the last couple of cars that I did. Maybe I will put some text on the screen in the edit to confirm or deny that. But no matter, we can only go on what's in front of us. So this car says it did 121.6 miles. It thinks it averaged 37.6 miles per gallon, and it took 3.190 gallons of unleaded. So let's get the handy dandy calculator out. 121.6 divided by 3.190 equals, woo, 38.11. Wow. So it thinks it actually did better. It did better than it thought it did. 38.119. It thinks it got 37 point, it said 37.6 when I pulled in. It's idling now, so that went down. Dang, the little Kia Soul, the Kia that could. That's impressive, because like I said, this is an LX model, so it's only rated 33 on the highway. So what we'll do now, I'm going to reset these values. Ba-boom. And I'm going to drive this car for a couple of more days, in a much less controlled environment to kind of get another reading on the fuel economy. So we will time travel a little bit and let you know how it actually did right now. All right, we have time traveled about 2.5 days in the future. I have driven another 194.5 miles. The engine was running for 5 hours and 51 minutes. These were not ideal circumstances for fuel economy. The car sat there idling for various amounts of time, and the speeds were not controlled. Mixed city, highway, some higher than 70 miles an hour. But nevertheless, the car thinks it's averaging 31.9. It took 6.305 gallons. So let's do the math and see if it's anywhere near reality. 194.5 divided by 6.305 equals 30.8 miles per gallon. It thinks it did 31.9. So weirdly, it guessed high this time, whereas it guessed low the last time. That's actually not bad, because I think the city miles per gallon on this thing is 28, and the highway's 33. So for it, in my sort of horrible gas mileage mode, to be getting a legit 30.8 miles per gallon over the city rating, I'll take that. Honestly, the 2023 Kia Soul LX, big thumbs up for the gas mileage on this car. Congratulations to Kia as well. I know that some years back on some of the Soul models, they kind of gotten their tit in a ringer, so to speak, about overstating the fuel economy. So maybe they're being conservative and understating it on this one. But anyway, I'm very happy with the fuel economy on this little Kia Soul. Please let me know what you're getting down in the comments if you drive one of these cars. And thanks so much for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, blah, 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 blah. Bye-bye.